Morning. Well, I say morning. The day is very much slipping away from us. We've got loads to do today. But as with all holidays, especially when the kids are off, we seem to have just had a lazy morning. The reason we got loads to do today will become apparent over the next few days. But basically, we're going away on holiday. Now, I've got to say it a bit more quietly because the kids have no idea. They think that at some point during the summer they might go away, but they don't know where. So we've got a few bits to do this morning, then we've got to get packed. Now, we've got cases hidden in various places, and so far they haven't seen them. This morning we want to take that canoe back because otherwise it's going to be another week gone by with it broken and us not taking it back. So I just want to get that back and get a refund on that, so that when we then get home from the holiday we can then look at buying the one we want. So loads to do, and a couple of bits I want to talk to you about regarding in particular the latest announcement from the 2018 Leaf, which I just touched on at the end of the last video, so I'll talk about that a bit more. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to get sorted and I'll speak to you about that in a bit. Well, that was easier than I hoped. That's the Kayak taken back. Now, we got it in Decathlon. So here's a tip. If you are in Decathlon and you're looking at the Riviera two-man kayak, I think it's $99.99, they've got problems with them. Apparently, I'm one of many that's taken them back. The tubes don't inflate evenly. So it goes all skew with, and as soon as I took it in, she knew straight away what I was going to say. So if you've got that in mind, perhaps look at something else. I've got a chance now because I think Sarah and the kids have gone off shopping, so I've got a few minutes on my own, which is nice. Might even get a coffee in. The new announcement from Nissan about the 2018 Leaf, they're calling it one pedal driving, which basically they're talking about the regen. Now, this is nothing new. The current Leaf has got a certain amount of regen, and especially if you put it into B mode, I use it all the time like that, and I really enjoy driving like that. I hardly ever use the brake. Obviously, when you're coming to a stop at a junction, then you're going to use it, or you need to slow quicker, you're going to use it. But most of the time, you can drive on one pedal. Now, the i3 is got a lot harsher regen, and generally what I'm understanding from i3 drivers is they really enjoy using it, and Tesla's the same. And in fact, you can set it so it can be there's so much regen on it, so much braking, that the brake lights have to come on. Now, Nissan have gone a step further. They've set it up so that if you lift off the pedal completely, the car will come to a stop as if you've applied the brakes. Now, this is obviously something that they've listened to their customers, listened to EV drivers, and worked out that, you know, it's something that we really enjoy, we like to have on our car. Now, if you've never driven an EV, it might not mean much to you, and you might wonder why we're all getting so excited about it. But it is a big deal when you drive an EV. It's so nice and so relaxing to be able to use an accelerator in such a way that you can balance the speed, whether it's accelerating, slowing down, or just maintaining. Now, we've had acceleration sense on ICE cars, but again, it's not the same. You'd be having to put yourself down into second gear at 50-60 mile an hour to feel what it feels like. So with this new Nissan one pedal driving, what I'm expecting is obviously foot on the accelerator to speed up, neutral to kind of just maintain your speed, and then if you lift off, I'm expecting you to be able to control the braking a little bit like you can at the moment in here, and I'm sure like you can in the Tesla and the i3. But you'll be able to, certainly going downhill, you'll be able to look at your regen and be able to decide how fast or how slowly you go down that hill. So the more you lift off, the more you'll be braking, and the more you push towards that kind of neutral point, the more you'll freewheel down the hill, and all the time you're regenning your battery. I think it's just a really nice, relaxing, smooth way to drive.
And look what I got.
Lovely.
Nice.
You got lunch all round your face.
I know.
Come on, let's go in. Right, Grandma and Grandad to the rescue again. They're going to look after the kids for a couple of hours so we can get packed. Right, most of the packing's done. Sarah's just upstairs putting the last bits in the cases, and we've got about another half an hour before we have to pick up the kids. So I'm trying to work out what I need to take kind of tech-wise. Obviously we've got the cameras and stuff for the kids. iPads, some stuff charging. Want to take my camera because I intend to carry on vlogging while I'm there. How that'll work, I don't know, and that kind of causes me a bit of an issue, because whilst I've videoed when I've been on holiday before and taken cameras and things, I've never done any editing. So I've got in there, Sarah's got one of these Google Chromebooks, and I know you can do some online editing with it. So I'm going to try that tonight with this vlog today, see if it works. If it's easy, then I'll probably just take that because it's nice and small. If not, I'm going to have to take my big laptop, which has got my normal editing stuff on, and see if I can just fit it in. My intention, we'll see how it works out, is to try and carry on as I have been doing. So I seem to have kind of settled into a bit of a rhythm of uploading a video to YouTube kind of every other day. That's what I'd like to do. Unfortunately, I haven't got the luxury of having kind of any saved up ready to go. So this one that's gone on today is today's video. I'm a bit behind, but my intention is keep recording while I'm away, keep trying to upload and do the editing, but what I'm not going to do is let it get in the way of me having a family holiday. So normally what we find is we spend most of the day out and about, and I'd be videoing like I would anyway. There's nothing different in that from any other family holiday. And then quite often we have a few hours just sat in the hotel room reading books and just kind of chilling out before dinner. So I'm hoping I can kind of fit it in around that. Well, the plan is to get up really early tomorrow morning. I think the flight's about 6:30, so the airport's about 45 minutes away. So we're going to be up just 4 o'clock probably. So we're going to try and get them to bed early tonight. But that's never good. It never seems to work. But to give myself the best chance possible, I'm going to take them over to the field now. They've got their boomerangs. They run around like lunatics. So hopefully that'll tire them out enough to have a good sleep. That's it. It's coming back. It's coming back. You're a good thing. I suggest you run. I suggest you run. Yeah. One other thing I've got to sort out on the car before we go is the battery. Now, normally I would take the Leaf with me, but because those back tyres are so worn out at the moment, what I don't want to do is risk getting to the airport and handing the keys over to the chap that's going to park it. He's going to take it off site, and for him to refuse to drive it because the tyres are too low. So to save that worry, we're just going to go in the other car. But that means that I've got to leave my car at home now for best part of a week.
Daddy,
Yes, mate. Yeah, help yourself. Look at you with your shirt off, you thug. So I've got to leave the car at home for a best part of a week. And now, if you watch my vlogs normally, you'll know that sort of taking care of the battery isn't something I generally do. It's a car, I just use it every day, I charge it every night. The 24 kilowatt hour battery, there's you can't afford not to have it 100% generally. So I don't stop at 80%, I just charge it 100% every day. And the health of it after my last service was still showing pretty good. So I've got no concerns with that. But because I am going away, what I don't want to do is leave it on 100% for a week. So when we got home before, it was just under 20%. I'd ideally like it above 20%. So I've plugged it in, and when we get back from playing here, I'm going to go and unplug it. Where are you going, Thomas? Come on. We're home now. Just going to check the car quickly to see what the charge is like. Right, 54%, perfect. So I'm going to unplug there. That should be ideal for while we're away. So yeah, the battery's not going to be stressed in either way, so that'd be nice. I'm going to leave it there for today as far as filming is concerned, because I'm going to be back filming very early tomorrow morning, and I'll want to try and get this vlog uploaded today, and I want to try and edit it with possibly on something I haven't used before, so it might take a while. So if you've enjoyed today's vlog, please like it, share it, and if you don't do so already, subscribe to the channel. And you can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at EV Opinion, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.